more of what's making headlines this Friday. We take our daily spin through a mostly American edition of 6 Degrees of News. And we start with details out of North Africa. The U.S. military's African command reportedly evacuated 20 former hostages, U.S. citizens, and others from Algeria today, following the deadly hostage face-off between Islamic militants and the Algerian army at a gas complex there yesterday. The survivors were flown on an American plane to military hospitals in Europe. American Airlines didn't make that flight, but they did unveil a new look today at a press conference in Texas. The president of the struggling airline, which is considering a merger with U.S. Airways, said a third of its fleet will sport the new logo by the end of the year. According to a new advocacy group report, the United States needs to invest $1 trillion in its physical infrastructure by the end of the next decade to stay competitive with other nations. America's rank dropped in rail and air transport systems, among others. America's spirits dropped today with the sad news that the original Dear Abby columnist has died. Pauline Phillips, who wrote the popular advice column for 45 years under the pen name Abigail Van Buren, was 94. Her daughter now writes the column. And to another American tradition, the official presidential portrait. The White House released President Obama's new portrait this morning, just in time for Monday's inauguration ceremonies. And finally, we couldn't come up with a transition, but we just wanted to show you this video. A freediver in Australia who can hold his breath for 6 minutes and 40 seconds set an Australian record for swimming, get this, 218 meters, more than 2 football fields, without coming up for air.